For those of you that watch my channel, you know I'm not the best fisherman in the world, so I thought I'd take to the internet and ask it how to catch big fish. And it showed me some photos of, well, big fish. There's a lot of big fish there that you can see, and I went onto one website which I liked in particularly, and I saw this man holding big fish, lots of big fish, and I thought, well, this is my ticket to catch big fish. So I was interested. Yeah, so I bought a plane ticket to Barcelona. I handed in my passport and ticket to the lovely people at the aeroplane station. I took my seat in the aeroplane next to a girl who was awkwardly looking at me filming myself. I rented my car and had some problems with my driver's license, but eventually I got this little black car, and this is where the adventure starts.
Well, this is the ride for the trip. Welcome to another episode, guys. Let's get this done. I've got a long drive, 2 hours to get to a place called Riba, where we're going to be doing some crazy fishing for some giants. So let's get some kilometers behind us. First things first, before we get going, I need to find out if this car has a USB. It does, because where we're going there is no electricity, and therefore I got to keep all of my electronics charged at all times. So we might as well, on this 2 hour trip, get some charge into the old mobile. It's no super fast charger, but it's charging, and that's all that matters. Let's hit the road.
It was a lovely drive. The car was pretty cool, and yeah, just very happy to be on the road. I made a little pit stop to pick up some goodies, some things, and to use the toilet.
Alright, just an update. We're about halfway there, but we're stopping, pick up some groceries, and maybe use the toilet.
I stopped at this place where there were some tasty sandwiches.
Alright, we're back in the car. We managed to pick up some supplies for the road, some water, some treats, and a nice sandwich for lunch. Just started to rain. It's gonna make the drive fun. And then we're heading to meet up with the people that are going to be taking us to our campsite over the next 3 days. We're going to be camping on the riverbank, cooking our own food, catching fish, and just having the best time ever. And you guys are coming along for the journey. So let's knock out a few more kilometers. Let's get there, and I'll bring you back when we're riverside. There it is, first glance at the mighty Ebro.
Now, after seeing the river, it made me realize, well, it's pretty awesome. I think I say it here.
That's awesome.
And then I thought to myself, where am I going to be going to the toilet for these 3 days that I'm camping on the bank of the river? Little did I know that keeping my electronics charged was the least of my worries, and pooping was going to be a challenge.
Alright, so we've made it down to the river Ebro. Parked the car down there behind me. There's this old abandoned factory behind us. The rod's already out, and we're fishing for carp, massive giant carp. Sleeping in a bivvy, I'll show you all that. Got a nice thick warm sleeping bag. I must say it is chilly. I've got the dam gates up there, and 2 of the gates are open, so there's a bit of a current which might affect fishing a little bit, but and now we sit, we wait, and hopefully we get a fish. I just took a 30-day break from beers, so I'm allowed 1 or 2. That's what we're using.
They call it pigeon mix. It's
Pigeon
all
mix.
different seeds and maize, but then you have to boil it up, and then
Smells like something that you'd find in a bird's cage, eh?
yeah, but then you let it ferment as well, so it stinks a bit.
Yeah.
I believe so, because they do look homemade. They're not
and
perfectly round.
They smell like sweets.
Yeah, I think they're going to like pineapple in there, maybe some almond.
Yeah.
By the smell of it, but no, carp love that sort of thing. They love it.
We've been loading bait out the entire day just out there, and 4 rods out, 2 of them are mine. So holding thumbs hopefully we can get something. Dinner tonight is going to be super basic, maybe just a toasted cheese and ham sandwich.
So it was about this time when I was putting batteries into my light that I was thinking, I need a poop.
Got a visitor. Hello, boy.
Yeah.
Hey. Come here. Come here, boy. Alright, so we just managed to sort out some light. It's getting a little bit dark. Still nothing on the rods. I've got an ultralight setup that I think I'm going to set up and maybe do some night fishing along the bank, along those reeds there a little bit later. Soon it's going to be time to cook up some dinner. It's a little bit better. Let's put the beer there.
So I thought having a couple of beers would definitely take my mind off of the poop situation and yeah, hopefully get into a fish. This was a fishing trip and yeah, I didn't get any fish. So here I am back in the tent and I'm going to make myself a gourmet dinner of ham and cheese sandwich. Unfortunately not toasted. At this stage I didn't have my stove set up, so I just raw dogged it. And it was tasty. All the while I was eating the sandwich, I just thought the more I'm putting into my body, the more it's going to have to come out at some stage. And I went to bed quite worried. Yeah, the beautiful view of the river in the morning was amazing, and it just was incredible to be fishing at sunrise after a night of not catching anything. Unfortunately, the rods were quiet, and I was hoping that a little bit of fishing around the riverbank would cheer me up and hopefully put me onto a fish of some sorts, but yet again, no, that didn't happen. I just got snagged.
A new morning, ice cold, still a little bit dark behind me. GoPro doesn't do it justice. My goodness, that bird scared the hell out of me. And no takes during the night. It was a quiet night, the rods didn't make a sound, so I thought I'd just get up early, come and do some spinning fishing along the banks. But what I really want to do is actually get the drone up and see if we can get some cool shots of this this beautiful river. Hopefully this big metal old factory warehouse doesn't interfere with the drone signal, but yeah, let's get it up and see what we can see.
Yet again, another wholesome breakfast of cheese and ham sandwiches. This was kind of a staple for the 3 days that I was there. Yet again, just another concern about the whole pooping situation. I hadn't had the courage to ask where or how we were going to poop. And I was kind of just riding it out and just seeing, okay, maybe you know, the guide will let me know, but no, he didn't, and I thought I'd just go fishing again and see if that would cheer me up. However, no, it didn't. I just got snagged and snagged and snagged. The plan is today we're packing up, moving spot just up the river and to fish off the other side. Nothing happening here. Been spinning around with this little Sienna 2000 reel and this little spinner that I tied on last night that you saw, and nothing, no luck, no love. But yeah, we're gonna change spots and reset up the whole camp, cast out the carp rods, maybe a cat rod as well, and let's hope we can pick something up. But what a beautiful place to wake up, fish. Just awesome. We have completely packed up all of the gear. I'm gonna have to reel in 2 of these rods because the other guy just shot off to try and find his car keys, lost his car keys, and so he's taken my rent-a-car to go and look for his keys, and we are only allowed 2 rods per person. So I'm gonna quickly reel in 2 of these rods so that we're legal. And yeah, man, carp fishing involves a lot of stuff, including shitting in a bucket, but we'll talk more about that later. So I just reeled in one of these massive rods, and yeah, this is the setup basically, that weight, and then This has got a little bit of weed on it, but you can see the two little boilies there. And let's take off that weed. Tiny little hook, surprisingly, for these massive carp. Such a tiny little hook, but yeah, this is the setup. And let's get that other rod in.
Now, as you can see, the dam is open. There's like 3 gates open, and apparently that's going to affect the fishing a lot. So that's why we're moving to a new place, and hopefully that move is going to do us good for the fishing. Just a quick stop because that little boat almost flew off the back of the bucky along with all of the carp rods. My God. So there's the boat. I don't know if you can see it. Folded all the way over backwards.
Yeah, the paddle fell off the back.
We just lost a paddle. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I ran across the road to collect the paddle that had fallen off the back of the bucky. Thank goodness it wasn't the entire boat. This paddle
Flew off the back of his car.
was extremely dirty, so I just
Oh my goodness, this is a comedy of errors.
shoved it on top of my clean pillow.
Paddle. Hopefully I don't see the boat on the side of the road We're crossing the Ebro. Have a look at this.
Yeah, so here's me. I just thought I'd cast out the carp rod to show you that we were still fishing for carp, and we're at our new destination. It's really cool, really nice, and boom, a monstrous cast straight out, not too far, actually, just there. You can see where it landed. But yeah, we're fishing again.
We are at our new spot, all set up, tent is set up, rods are set up. We've got put some boilies in the water. We've got one rod out just over there, just on the edge of that tree, and another one you saw where I put it just out over there. And this is home for the next 2 days. This is going to be awesome. Really hoping just to get a damn fish. Yeah, this is awesome. We're going to cook up some food later. Beer time.
And also, 2 or 3 times a day, I don't know if they have them in Galicia, but they have announcements in the village.
Oh yeah?
It's like loudspeakers. It's like Big Brother. Lovely. But that's some years old, isn't it?
Yeah, hey. It's like an old horse-drawn wagon or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
After all of that conversation, it made me quite hungry, and I thought, well, how about another cheese and ham sandwich? However, this time I thought I'd do it differently. I thought I'd use a bit of salami instead of the ham, mix it up a little bit. And luckily this time I had a pan and a gas cooker, which was really cool, because I could actually toast these sandwiches to give them a slight crisp and melty cheese taste inside. The guide was generous enough to let me put my pan onto his stove.
Was that high enough for you?
Yeah, this is good.
The sandwiches toasted up nicely.
Yeah, it's toasting it nicely.
Yeah, it was a delicious sandwich. The salami gave it a little bit of extra spiciness compared to the ham, which was delicious. The cheese was all melty and gooey, and the toast was fresh and crisp. Delicious. So I'm taking a walk just down to another little spot. I've got 2 other rods with me, and I'm thinking right here in this little spot, exactly where I'm pointing those rods, I think I'm just going to dip these down in there and just sit here for a couple of hours and see if something comes up. Yeah, so however you're supposed to cast carp rods, I know probably people will judge me, but I just flung it out there and plopped it into the water in front of me, and I thought, well, if there's a fish there, it'll take it. This one I kind of threw out a little bit to the right, thinking that a different location would be, you know, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Here I'm in the bush, and I got some sticks to make rod holders to kind of be a little bit more professional, to not leave the rods lying on the ground. I put the reels on my jacket so that they wouldn't get very sandy, and then I thought I'd MacGyver a little X sort of thing to rest the pole rod on, just like that. And now I drank a beer. We got a damn lemon, cerveza y limón. Felt like a stealth crack moment, that. Cheers. The beer was absolutely delicious. It was quite cold as well, which was very nice, refreshing. There's a nice view of the reel and the rods. I think I just heard a carp surface right over here. Hasn't even been 2 minutes yet. That's exciting. Carp fishing is fucking boring. Yeah. I wanted to show you what we're using. It's these. Oi. Could be some weed. It's these boilies. Have a look at those. Freshly made. They smell delicious. They smell like sweets. And these things are apparently awesome for the carp. So hopefully we've chucked a few of those in the water, and hopefully we get a carp. So I've been sitting down here for the last couple hours now, no takes. Sun's setting. It's going to be going down in the next probably 30 minutes. It's going to be behind those mountains. It's going to get dark real quick. It's going to get cold real quick. Hopefully the bite will turn on at around this time, but it's going to get dark soon. So we're going to make a bit of dinner in just a little bit, so you're going to come along for that, and then yeah, we'll bring you back if something happens. Alright, I think it's time to bring these rods in. It's dark, it's cold. I'm going back to the camp. I do not want to go in the river to save a damn boilie, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Get a bit of a sausage on the cook.
Sorry?
Getting a bit of a sausage on the cook.
Woo.
And just watching myself cook this delicious sausage for dinner, it brings me back to the conundrum, the battle that I've been facing between body and brain this entire trip. Now, it was a full day and night that I was concerned about going to the toilet. However, this morning, after we had packed up and the guide went to go and find his keys, I found out how to go to the toilet. Now, this involved a bucket and a small packet. Now, the battle was over. I clenched onto the side of my bivy bed, squatting precariously over this tiny, rather tiny packet, and was able to get the job done. However, this is a battle that no man should ever have to face, and if you come across the situation in your life, just know that there are many others that have gone through it, and you come out stronger on the other side and ready to face the world. I ate this delicious sausage on a roll, and I then went to bed in the hopes that tomorrow would bring a big fish, or even something during the night. Stay tuned for part 2. Have a good day.